That was awesome. It's fun to hear that song stripped down. Beardo hanging out with the Glorious Sons inside of the KBPI Performance Studio. Watching that and seeing that kind of stripped down and acoustically, you can see that there's a lot of emotion in that song for you. And it was a song that I saw something that you guys kind of did that I've never seen a band do before with that song, and that was releasing the open letter just about the song. Was that, when you did that, was that something that you kind of hung your hat on a lot, or did you kind of just want the song to speak for itself like it does with the emotion that you clearly put into it?
Well, it took us, 2 singles before Shotgun to release Shotgun?
No, the second single.
It was the second?
No, it was Everything's All Right, Josie and that, right?
Oh, maybe Josie wasn't in the U.S.
Wasn't it?
But my manager, anyways, kept on bugging me. He kept on telling me that I had to tell people what the song was about because he was scared of the connotation that Sawed-Off Shotgun had in, modern America.
Sure.
And I kept on trying to do that in a roundabout way, and it was really pissing me off because I didn't want to have to explain it, and I thought, that it was pretty self-explanatory, that it wasn't about, the things, the mass shootings and stuff like that. I thought that that was very easy to see. And we were on our way to some radio thing in Florida, and I just sat down and I wrote a poem to my manager, kind of like an FU poem, and I sent it to him, and all he texted back to me was brilliant, and that's what we went with.
Wow.
Like that whole thing was just me trying to tell him to F off, basically, and he was like, brilliant. And I was like, okay, I guess that works then.
That's an incredible story. I never knew that was just kind of a letter that you wrote specifically for your manager. And
I was really mad. It was like 2 weeks of me just trying to wrap my head around that. I get so tired of people trying to explain their songs so that they don't hurt people's feelings. I mean, art's always hurt people's feelings. That's part of what art is.
Sure.
But
especially in today's climate where it's impossible to say anything without somebody, being triggered.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, and my thing is like, it's happening, so why not talk about it? That's
Yeah, I don't know how sweeping it under the rug helps anybody either.
It's unbelievable that people think that that's the best way to deal with things. I mean, they invented therapy for a reason.
Sure. And it seems like definitely music is, just again, going back to watching you perform it just here, music is definitely a very therapeutic thing for you. You put a lot of emotion into that performance.
Yeah.
I imagine that's kind of what a Glorious Sun show is also kind of like when you're performing on stage as well.
I hope so, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, hopefully people come out, they see you tonight at Globe Hall. They get a little bit of that therapy and a little bit of that feeling. And I think before you guys get out of here, you've got one more for us.
Yeah, I got a kind of an acoustic song that I play myself. It's called One Church Town.